Rokhedz.net here, bringing you Satyr of Satyricon, bringing you some killer metal to the Bay Area and to all over the U.S. Man, they're out and about. How are you doing today, Satyr?
I'm good. You know, I'm exhausted as I always am when I'm on tour, but I'm excited to be in California because you know, we were scheduled to play California on our short U.S. tour in 2000, but shortly before we went on this American tour that we did back then, we got offered a Pantera tour in Europe. So we did as much as we could in America before we went back and did 6 weeks with Pantera in Europe. So we missed out on the California leg, and we were really looking forward to playing, you know, San Francisco and LA and all that. So it's cool to be here now and finally do it, you know.
Right on. Well, welcome. That's
thank you.
It's long awaited, and everybody's out there in line waiting to get in and get a taste of some heavy stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, you kind of were talking about. I was checking out your site. Excellent site, by the way.
Thank
Beautiful work, man. Way to do it. And
got an award for that too.
yeah, exactly. Got an award. Excellent stuff. I saw the video, and you were kind of talking about the definition of black metal. And tell us a little bit, you know, what does it mean? I know you got to feel it, and you got to kind of be here. So everybody out there that doesn't go to the show, poop on you, man. You better get your butt out here.
There are different ways of defining it. To me, essentially, black metal is an extreme version of rock music, because you know, metal music comes from rock music, and to me, black metal there are different ways of playing black metal, but the way we do it is more like on a rock foundation, and we have a lot of like orchestrated and epic parts as well, but what it comes down to is just you know, like this extreme metal music, and black metal has, production-wise and lyrically, and the whole feel is a little bit more dark and sinister than death metal. Death metal tends to be a little bit more aggressive and brutal. Black metal can be that too, just in the same way that death metal can be, you know, dark and sinister, but in general, that's the way I perceive it.
Right. I do see a lot more emotion, per se, a wider gamut of emotion in the black metal,
yeah.
Versus, you know, what we're talking about, the other death stuff, because of, you know, it's pure hatred, so to speak, or pure aggression, so to speak. And we applaud you for what you do.
Thank you.
And bring, you know, a gamut of emotions to it. What type of equipment helps you out? I mean, like, what kind of, because that kind of makes it too. I mean, some genres, they don't like, you know, any synthesizers, or, you know, they're very, you know, critical as to what instruments belong in the music genre.
I produce the Satyricon records, and I put an awful lot of time into, like, pre-production, preparing for, you know, the outcome. I think that, you know, if what goes on tape is shit, it's all gonna be shit. You have to make sure that you're not being restricted by your equipment. As far as being a little bit more specific, I've found after years and years of research that for the kind of music that we do, Mesa Boogie amps tend to provide the kind of tone and the low end power that Satyricon seeks in our music. As far as, you know, drums and stuff like that, we've spent a little bit of time working different kinds of kits. Sometimes we use like bigger dimensions on the kick drums, like, you know, 24 inches for just, you know, the low end, and there's, you know, the bass. And sometimes you want to have like a 22 inch if you're going to go fast and you want more definition and attacking the kick drum. Guitars, there are, you know, different guitars for different purposes. I use, you know, like just for like big fat sounds, maybe some like Gibson guitars, and lately we started playing a lot of Ibanez guitars. That works really well for us now, and usually there's like a combination of different kinds of gear, you know. But what is really important is that you just don't go in the studio with one amp, one guitar, and a drum kit. You need to have like everything you need stuff to choose from, so that your restriction is your own like imagination, not your equipment. That's really important.
Exactly. It is a palette of colors, so to speak, different flavors of music and tonal quality. And I applaud you. You are a man of many talents, and that's what's cool. Is you don't need anybody else. You can write it all and put it out there. So that's good. And that's the way we should all kind of behave, is understand that it is our responsibility to kind of take it on and learn the craft and to know, timing and feel it,
Well, I mean, this is, I feel like, we have to remember that we're not, as fun as it is being a musician, it's also a profession. So as a professional, you also want to do your job, and a part of doing your job is being thorough and prepared and being very serious about what you do.
Alrighty, well, we won't take up much more of your time. I know it's almost show time, and you want to rest up a little bit before you get in, there and do your thing, and we're waiting for you. So thank you for being on Rokhedz.net. It's a great honor, man. Good luck on the rest of the tour.
Thank you so much.
Any last words to say to the heads out there?
I think 2004 is probably going to be like the most exciting year for black metal in America ever. It's definitely on the rise now, and Satyricon is going to be here touring in 2004 to try and help establish black metal as a genre in America in the way it is in Europe. And I think the fact that we're here right now is very good. The timing is right, and it's the right kind of band at the right place at the right time. So I'm very excited about working here in 2004, and I see every night when we go around playing that, it's all worth it, and black metal is now going like that in America, so that's cool.
Yeah, long live intricacies and details and those things. Thank you, and rock on.
Cool.